State of Indiana versus Aniyah Gooch, cause number 29D02, 2605 at 54409. State appears by Deputy Prosecutor Tula Goodell. Ms. Gooch by Counsel Peter Capofari. Are you Aniyah Gooch?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Gooch, were you present for the video that was played where your rights were explained?
Yes,
Can you speak up, please?
ma'am.
And did you understand that information?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get a copy of your charges?
Yes.
I need you to speak up, ma'am.
Yes.
All right, that might be helpful if you scoot closer to the microphone. Mr. Capofari, does your client need a formal reading of the charges?
No, Your Honor.
Do you intend to hire an attorney?
Can I have one appointed soon?
All right, are you working anywhere, ma'am?
Yes, I am working.
And how much do you earn at your job in a month?
It depends. I have a very different schedule. I make about $650 a week.
$650 a week?
I'm bringing about 1,300 home a month.
So you make about $650 a week, but you're bringing 1,300 home a month?
Yeah, because
Do you have something deducted from your paycheck?
well, I pay rent and I have a car payment.
Okay, so the 1,300 will be after you pay rent and car payment.
Well, no, it's less than that. I probably have like $200 left on my pay bills.
All right, I will find you indigent and appoint you counsel. Shannon Collins will be your attorney. Probable cause for your arrest and entering a preliminary plea of not guilty. You are charged with a felony here. That makes you a prohibited person in the state of Indiana, and you cannot carry a gun. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right, state, do you have a position on bond here?
Yes, thank you. This defendant has a moderate IRS score. The probable cause affidavit alleges that she did try to stab a victim who was pregnant with a knife in the stomach, however, missed and cut her hand instead. It's also believed that she is the ringleader behind the other co-defendants including Ms. Jackson, Ms. Gooch, and Ms. Malone. The state has serious concerns for the safety of the victim in this case. The state does not believe pretrial release is appropriate and is requesting an enhanced bond of $30,000 cash or surety.
Mr. Capofari?
Your Honor, I wasn't able to, well, can I have 1 second just to look at the probable cause affidavit? Because I don't see anything where it says that there's any kind of information that the defendants knew that the alleged victim was pregnant. I only see that she was 1 month pregnant. And I don't know.
Judge, there is information in the probable cause affidavit that the defendant was then live streaming on social media afterwards that the baby is dead.
It's in paragraph 5, Mr. Capofari. Ms. Tedford stated she is currently 1 month pregnant. Ms. Tedford stated that Aniyah Gooch then stated on an Instagram live video the baby is dead after the assault.
Can I have 1 second? Sorry.
Yes.
I was looking at one of the other probable cause affidavits. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Sure. There are 2 defendants with the last name of Guch, Mr. Capofari. This defendant here is Annayia. Is that causing the confusion?
Yes. This is not Deja?
Correct. This is Annayia, cause number ending in 4409.
We are asking for the lowest possible bond, Your Honor, on a level 5 felony. So we're asking for the presumptive, actually, the 10,000 cash or surety.
All right. All right. Thank you. Ms. Gooch, the pretrial assessment summary has you with a moderate IRS score. I do see you have address stability and some job stability. However, as we've been discussing here, the allegations in the charging information and probable cause affidavit are concerning. I think it does indicate that you pose a danger to the community and a bond is appropriate here. I'm setting your bond in the amount of $50,000 cash or surety. Do you have any questions, ma'am? Do you have questions? State of Indiana versus Dajah Guch. Deja, probably. 29D02 2605 F5 4408. Is it Deja?
Deja.
Deja? All right. Show Ms. Gooch present in person on video from the jail, Deputy Prosecutor Tula Goodell and Ms. Gooch's counsel, Peter Capafari. All right, ma'am, were you present for the video that was played where the rights you have in a criminal case were explained?
Yes, I was, Your Honor.
And did you understand that information?
Yes, I did.
All right. Did you get a copy of your charges?
Yes.
Mr. Capafari, does your client need a formal reading of the charges?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am. Do you intend to hire an attorney to represent you?
No, but I would like one appointed to.
All right. Are you working anywhere?
No, ma'am.
How do you support yourself?
I live with my mom and, no.
Are you in school?
Yes. I actually graduate this Friday.
All right. All right, I will find you indigent and appoint you counsel. Andrew Dollard will be your attorney. I am finding probable cause for your arrest and entering a preliminary plea of not guilty. State, do you have a position on bond?
Yes, thank you. This defendant has a high IRS score. She has 2 or more failure to appears within the last 24 months. She's out on bond in Marion County for theft as a level 6 felony, as well as false identity statement. She is also out on bond on a separate case out of Marion County for theft as a misdemeanor, as well as on probation in a different county for misdemeanor conversion and resisting law enforcement. This defendant is also a co-defendant to Ms. Jackson, Ms. Gooch, and Ms. Malone. State has serious concerns for the safety of the victim in this case. Given the severity of the allegations, the state does not believe pretrial release is appropriate. This defendant also has a lot going on given her pending cases as well as being on probation. The state does believe a higher than standard bond is appropriate and is requesting a $50,000 cash or surety bond after the 7-day probation hold.
I'm not on probation. That case is still pending. I never was put on probation.
All right, we'll look at that, Ms. Gooch, and see if I'll see if I can find anything on that. Mr. Capafari?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Gooch wants me to argue for pretrial release as well. She has no prior felony convictions, and she has been employed for 3 years as a CNA. For those reasons, we're asking for her to be released on pretrial release.
I think you might be looking at the wrong one,
Annayia.
Mr. Capafari. That's his sister. That's her sister. She
Oh.
has indicated she's a student and does not work.
Sorry. So this is Annayia.
I'm
This is-
Deja.
Deja.
Oh, I apologize. We're asking for the lowest possible bond, Your Honor. So we would actually ask for the presumptive bond in this matter.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Gooch, I'm looking up your case here. The pretrial assessment summary says that you're on probation out of Johnson County under a cause number, under a cause number ending in 611.
Sorry, I'm not on probation in Johnson County. They offered me probation or me to do time, and I did my time there. I never was, I'm not on probation. I don't have papers or anything. I did 2-3 months there, and I left with no probation. And my case in Marion County are still pending, so I'm not on probation in either counties right now. I don't know. I have a 1-year-old at home. Like, I don't know. I'm not on probation in no county.
Judge, I am seeing that she was sentenced to 180 days in Johnson County Jail with no probation. I don't know where the pretrial got that from.
All right. All right. Thank you, State. All right, Ms. Gooch. So I will not order the 7-day probation hold since it doesn't appear that you are on probation, at least not on the cause number listed in the probable cause affidavit or in the pretrial assessment summary. I do, however, see that you're out on bond on a couple of different cases. Based on the information I have here, the pretrial assessment summary indicates you have a high IRS score. You have multiple prior failure to appear warrants. You have other cases pending now. I think this all indicates that you are at a higher risk to reoffend and you are a higher risk for non-appearance. And I do think that based on the allegations in the charging information and probable cause affidavit, you pose a danger to the community, specifically this victim, and a bond is appropriate. I am going to set your bond here in the amount of $50,000 cash or surety. Are you Darique Jackson?
Yes.
Ms. Jackson, were you present for the video that was played where your rights were explained?
Yes.
And did you understand that information?
Yes.
All right. Did you get a copy of your charges?
Yes.
Mr. Capofari, does your client need a formal reading of the charges?
No, Your Honor.
Are you intending to hire an attorney?
No.
Are you asking for appointed counsel then? Or are you planning to represent yourself?
Appointed.
Okay. Are you working anywhere, ma'am?
Yes.
And how much are you earning at your job in a month?
Well, I'm flex, so I pick up when I want to.
You pick up when you want to, so you don't have a set schedule, you just work when you want to. So do you work full-time or part-time?
Full time.
All right. Well, how much do you earn in a month at your job? Like, how much did you earn in the last month?
I feel like 2,000, 3,000, I don't know.
2,000 or 3,000? Are you supporting anyone besides yourself?
No.
Do you pay rent or a mortgage?
No.
Who do you stay with?
My godmom.
Do you have car payment or what are your expenses?
No.
All right. Well, I'm not going to find you indigent. I don't think you qualify for appointed counsel. I am finding probable cause for your arrest and entering a preliminary plea of not guilty. You are charged with a felony in this case. That makes you a prohibited person in the state of Indiana, and you cannot carry a gun. Do you understand that?
Yes.
State, do you have a position on bond?
Yes, thank you. This defendant has a moderate IRS score. The collateral phone number that she provided is her mother with an Illinois area code. She's only lived at her current address and worked with her current employer for 2 months. Given the seriousness of the allegations in the probable cause affidavit, the state does believe this defendant poses a danger to the public. The state's recommending the presumptive for a level 5 felony of $10,000 cash or surety.
Mr. Capofari?
Yes, Your Honor. The defense is asking for her to be released on pretrial release. She's never been arrested before. She's lived. Oh, sorry. This is Miss Jackson, correct?
Yes, Darique Jackson.
Yes, she's never been arrested before. She has lived in Indiana for 3 years on and off. She has steady employment. And even though she's only been there for 2 months, she can maintain her job if she's released soon. For that reason, we're asking for her to be released on pretrial release.
Based on the information that I have here and the charging information and the probable cause affidavit, I do think a bond is appropriate. I think that it indicates to me that you pose a danger to the community. Additionally, I'm showing you have a moderate IRAS score and you have a limited address history and limited employment history. I am going to go ahead and set your bond in the amount requested by the state at $10,000 cash or surety. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No.
All right. State of Indiana versus Armoniah Malone, cause number 29D02 2605 F54410. State appears by Deputy Prosecutor Tula Goodell, defendant by Counsel Peter Capofari. How do you pronounce your first name, ma'am?
Armoniah.
Armoniah. All right. All right, Armoniah Malone. Were you present for the video that was played where your rights were explained, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And did you understand that information?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get a copy of your charges?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Capofari, does your client need a formal reading of the charges?
No, Your Honor.
Do you intend to hire an attorney?
I would like to be appointed one.
Are you working anywhere?
Yes, ma'am.
And how much are you earning at your job in a month?
I say somewhere between I haven't been there a month yet, but I say probably like about 2,400 maybe a month.
Do you support anyone besides yourself, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
And do you have rent or other expenses?
No, ma'am.
All right. Well, I don't know that I can find you indigent either, Ms. Malone, based on your income and it sounds like you have no other financial obligations. So I am not finding you indigent for appointment of counsel. I am finding probable cause for your arrest and entering a preliminary plea of not guilty. State, do you have a position on bond for Ms. Malone?
Yes, Judge, thank you. This defendant has a low IRAS score. However, she was assessed for battery resulting in bodily injury as a Class A misdemeanor on the pretrial release assessment rather than the level 5 felony that she is currently charged with. She is also the co-defendant of Miss Jackson. The state has serious concerns that she is a danger to the public, as well as the severity of the allegations. The state does believe the presumptive is appropriate of $10,000 cash or surety.
All right, thank you. Mr. Capofari?
Yes, Your Honor, we are asking for her to be released on pretrial release as well. She has never been arrested before. This is her first time dealing with the criminal justice system. She does have a low IRAS score, and she has no prior FTAs. She's never been arrested before. The defense is asking for her to be released on pretrial release.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Malone, I do see here the pretrial assessment summary has you with a low IRAS score. I think the state's indicated that there's maybe a qualifier with that. Limited employment history. I do see you have some address history, though. Based on the information in the probable cause affidavit and the charging information, I think it indicates that you pose a danger to the community and a bond is appropriate here. I'm going to set your bond in the amount of $7,500 cash or surety. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.